Hi, I'm Stacy Joy. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about marriage, family, faith, and we do all things feminine like makeup. I will also be dipping into showing you some of my favorite accessories and clothes, but we're still new to this and I'm just doing what my jam is, and that's makeup for now. So makeup trends are going a lot more neutral. That doesn't mean that we're necessarily wearing less makeup. We're just doing it more subtle, simple, neutral, which is what is my jam. I love all things subtle and neutral. So today I'm gonna show you how to do this look. We just used bronzer as eyeshadow. We did a hot pink blush. This is my all-time favorite lip combo. I'm gonna walk you through this all start to finish. I have 4 kids, 7 and under, and 3 of them are boys. So it is highly likely that in the background of my videos, you're gonna get used to hearing Warzone. Like it's just, they're always battling on some kind of hunt together, you know, becoming Avengers, jumping off beds. Okay, I started off with my primer. It is a mattifying primer. I have a bunch of different primers. That is hands down my favorite primer because it is not only mattifying, so it takes away the shine, which I hate. I just hate it when my face is shiny during the day. This is the wrong color. But it has snow mushroom extract in it. Snow mushroom holds 500 times its weight in water. So it is so hydrating. Hydration is really important, not just for dry skin, but for oily skin, because a lot of times oily skin is overcompensating for dryness with oil. So for the look today, I am using Serum Plus foundation. This has hyaluronic acid in it, which helps retain the moisture in your skin and penetrate it to the deepest layers of your skin. So you're getting long lasting hydration in your skin. It also has a soft blur technology, and because of the hyaluronic acid in it, it's self-plumping. So throughout the day, it actually looks better and better. So when I know that I'm gonna do like a photo shoot, look at this coverage. It's like, it's bananas. When I'm doing a photo shoot or I know I'm gonna be like at church all day, this is hands down the foundation that I'm grabbing. I'm on lunch duty today at my daughter's elementary school. I feel like I finally arrived as a mom. The first couple years of having kids, it's hard to wrap your mind around the fact that you've actually become a mom. And now that we're starting to do like school events and lunch duty, it's just like, I feel like I have finally arrived. For my brows, I use synthetic beeswax liner. This is my blonde. I love this one because so many blonde liners are like dirty blonde. So although I have a lot of gray hair clients and blondies that love this, but I also have it in black, brown, dark brown, and auburn. It doesn't budge. It, like, you could weather a hurricane and this would not be moving. Once I draw my brows on, then I go in with concealer and a cream shadow brush and I clean them all up. I really try to not emphasize having to draw this perfect brow on initially because you can clean it up. There's so many tricks so that you don't have to have initial perfect makeup application. As I've said before, I am all about things that look perfect that didn't take a lot of effort to do, whether it's food or my house or my makeup or whatever. Okay, so now I'm throwing on a brow gel. This grows your brows, lengthens your brows, and it helps set them. And if you look closely, you see like a very fine like line detail coming. The spoolie in this helps piece out your brows so they look more microbladed and natural. I just love. I've said it for a long time that the best self-care is soul care. Getting up early, reading the word, praying, truly like laying ourselves before the Lord before the day even begins is so refreshing and so renewing, and asking God before the day even begins to help us not sin when we are angry and to help us be patient and to love our kids well. It's so hard to love our kids well and to not let our pride and our wants and our selfishness run our home. It's so hard. And so the best way that I have found to battle that is to start the day in the word and in prayer. We can only listen to so many people. So choose those people really carefully. And then at the end of the day, weigh everything out according to the word of God. Am I honoring the Lord in how I am acting towards my kids? Am I being selfish as a parent? Am I being prideful as a parent? It's so hard, but by God's grace and with God's help, we can do it well. Okay, let's do concealer. So this is my anti-aging concealer. You're gonna see me use this every single time I do my makeup. This not only brightens, but it reduces poofiness under your eyes. I will talk about it literally nonstop because it's one of my all-time favorite products that we have. I'm using it as a primer on my eyelid as well. Makeup trends, like I said at the beginning of the video, are going way more natural, and I'm so happy about that. And that doesn't necessarily mean less makeup. We're obviously still doing full contour and everything, but the colors are a lot more natural, and I'm just so thankful. I'm over the days of purples and greens. It's fun occasionally, but I don't want to have to do like this crazy purple cat eye every time I do makeup. Throwing my brushes. I love being able to do browns and muteds, and today we're not even doing eyeshadow. We're just gonna use bronzer in our crease. As soon as my concealer's on, I'm gonna do 2 steps. The first is I'm gonna use my Prime Plus Set Mist. This helps make my face more water and sweat resistant, and it's also gonna help grip the setting powder that I'm gonna use. I go in with a teeny tiny blending bud, and I stipple the Prime Plus Set powder on top. This helps fill in pores and fine lines so that everything is super, super smooth under my eye. It also helps set that concealer so that it doesn't get cakey or creasy. That's why I do this right afterwards so that it has no time. It's flawless. For my contour, I don't want it to budge during the day. I'm chasing after 4 kids. I work 14 to 18-hour business days. I need it to be on and stay on and not have to think about my makeup while I'm working during the day. So I use our stick foundation in a dark color. I go in with cashmere. This is a matte finish, absolutely full coverage. This is the foundation I guide people to who have rosacea or vitiligo, where they're losing pigmentation in their skin because the coverage is just bananas. It's the fullest one that we have. So these are the places that I typically do contour. You can do contour in different places for different face shapes, but I do lives for thousands of people, and I can't cater to every different face shape. So this is what I typically do that works across the board. With any face shape, you have your basic under the cheekbone contour. I go a little bit onto my cheekbone. It's been elevating where my cheekbone is, like where it looks like it is. So it gives me the appearance of a higher cheekbone. This is just optical illusion. That's all that contour is it's the best kind of optical illusion that we could do. On my nose contour is my favorite because it's gonna slim out my nose and give it structure. As we get older, our noses continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So doing a little bit of a nose contour is just, it's anti-aging for the face. So one of my favorite spots to do it to do a little bit of contour right under the tip of your nose. As we get older, our noses start to like dip down a tiny bit. And so putting the dark contour right under the tip is gonna just bring the appearance of it up slightly. I'm gonna go in with hot pink blush. If you've been on TikTok at all, this is trending everywhere. And I stayed away from it for a long time because I'm so pale, and I just assumed that it would look horrible, but it actually adds a gorgeous, gorgeous glow. And I'm gonna go a little bit onto my lid too. And it looks so good. I don't know how hot pink looks good on pale skin, but it does. You don't need a lot of it. This is my blush, is called Stunning. So if you start like midpoint from your cheek and go back up around your brow slightly, that's the placement that we're going for, more of like a dewy look. I always put on a little bit more than I initially want, and then I blend it with setting powder. You will use setting powder for literally everything. Fluffy crease brush into the crease of my eye, and add just a slight transition color, and it gives a lot of depth. Just that slight pop of bronzer adds so much. I'm gonna add a touch of golden luminizer. This is just a frosty gold, so it's not gonna be like over the top at all. It's just light, fresh, dewy, all the things that we're looking for in this look. Add a little bit to the tip of your nose, Cupid's bow. Okay, let's add some lashes and liner. I'm gonna just dab a tiny bit of mascara on my lashes because I'm gonna use some falsies. So just a tiny bit so that my lashes blend in with the falsies. Even if you have dark lashes, this is a good step because of the texture change between your regular lash hair and any type of lashes that you're gonna put on. This just makes the blend a lot more seamless. Okay, so I'm gonna use the lashies from Moxie Lash. I've been using these regularly because it has a clear liner. So you use the clear liner and the silicone band bonds to it and it looks like you're wearing extensions. A little bit on my actual lid and at the root of my lash. I'm gonna take the first lashie, you put them on right away. And attach it, I'm putting them actually like onto my lashes. And look at the front and the back of that band just blends in, straight up looks like extensions. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so now that we have lashes on, I'm gonna show you my all-time favorite lipstick combo. This is what I wear when I don't wanna have to think about it, or when I don't go live, because it's always an easy win for me. So I start with Easy Street Matte Lipstick. Oh, it's just all coming together. This has castor oil in it, which helps it go on super, super smooth. It's so creamy, even though it's matte. And then I ombre with Minted. It's a light baby pink. Guys, it's so bright and neutral and fresh. This is my jam. If I could do my makeup like this every single day, 100% would be there. So there we are, super fresh, natural, neutral. This is all of my favorite things in one spot. I will link the look down below. If you need a color match for foundation, match for foundation, reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram and shoot me a selfie and just say that you need a color match and I will get you matched. I've not done messaging. I don't think you can do messaging on YouTube. I'm still new to all this, but we're figuring it out. Have a wonderful day and I'll be back next week with the look of the week.